Hi guys, Storm here with another video. So first things first, as you can tell, I am wearing a very bland, dusty looking character. And I'm like, well, I'm just gonna keep him equipped because it comes through this all the way to Warzone. I'm like, well, what makes more sense, having some flashy looking character or something that I can blend in either with the sand, the dirt, or shrubbery or darkness. So three characters you want is someone who's black, no pun intended, no skin color relation, but someone who's black, tan, or really green. So obviously you have the ghillie suit, great for that. Characters like this, great for like sandy areas. And then obviously if you're blending in with the scenery, you want if it has that kind of perk in here where it's just like not showing an aim above your head, great. You're probably going to want to use some kind of sniper and only aim when you have the shot, and then take the shot, so that way they'll never find you. You're not just spraying and praying and missing all your sniper shots where you get shot in the head. If that's too difficult, then just use the scope that have a sniper glint. Other than that, I don't know even know if they do that in Coldwar, like the multiplayer, but in any case, obviously I don't have the full game. It clearly says I have the trial, and I thought I'd take some time to play this game and teach you guys some cool things. First things first, you have these operators that you can do. It seems that the Warsaw Pact are the ones that mainly worry about zombie challenges. This one, you look at them. Now, I don't know if it's a glitch or if they changed all of a sudden, or if these are just for zombies only. Whatever the case may be. That's weird. It's not showing these challenges anymore. Huh. That's really weird. So that's yet another glitch. It says completed, and it will not show me for the life of me how to show, like, it won't show anything in what's up zombies. So I guess you are no longer, once you have completed it, you are not allowed to know how you completed it, or allowed to look back and say, oh, I completed it this way to help others. That's really obnoxious. Okay, cool. Typical Activision getting lazier each installment comes out. Very nice. Take the budget from the game, make it more glitchy and full of glitches and bugs and things that kick people out consistently. Processor and server cannot handle that and overloads. Yeah, let's do that, and then let's take out the budget for the security and allow a bunch of hackers to hack the game, because we're just a bunch of corrupted fat cats that don't give two shits about the gamers anymore. It's like, it's kind of messed up. Not gonna lie. This one kind of looks Christmassy. I don't know what it's going for. What those shapes are. It kind of looks like a rooster, maybe. Iguana. Bunch of different animals on that. Maybe they're clouds. 4-shot chest. Like that one looks like a ghost. Needs its arm and up in the air. Looks like a giant. It's really weird. Anyway. So we have different challenges. This one I've already completed, as you saw. It was just, getting stuff done. Like evac, I think, was one. Another one was just getting like pack-a-punch kills. I don't recall exactly, but you'll know when you see it. Also, in Coldwar, you're not allowed to look at future challenges. It says you cannot look at this one until challenge number 2 is complete. And then same old. When you get to 3, you cannot look at number 4 until 3 is complete. Warzone didn't have that issue. Anyway, moving right along, I have done the challenge in typical, just like Warzone and previous Call of Duty installments. I have made progress to this challenge, and it has not uploaded the progress. I have waited for 5 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour, just letting it sit there, right? And I even reset it, deleted the whole game, reinstalled it. Didn't matter. It will not give me any progression. And I even went into the game and I got way more than 200 kills with Pack Punch. So I'm like, okay, maybe it has to be exactly 200. Obviously, that's never going to be the case. But just if they could try to give you some bullshit, well, have you tried getting exactly 100 and then stopped? Quit the game? Like, you know, any kind of bullshit they might try to throw at you. I'm like, okay, well, think of all the bullshit they've given you in the past. Do it ahead of time so they can't. There's literally no excuse. They know that what they screwed up. There's no excuse. Even the bullshit lies they can pull up. Oh, did it. You just check off all the bullshit. So they have. Oh, well, guess I can't lie to you anymore. We're lazy pieces of assholes. You know, we're lazy assholes. We don't give two shits. I'm just sitting here giving you bullshit until you finally figure out I'm just an asshole, giving it, you know, excuses. So it's just sad that they've resorted to this. I did try exactly 200. I did get all Pack Punch, you know, all that good stuff. And I even went to a game where I got 0 kills. I literally waited until someone got a legendary Pack Punch weapon and they traded it out so I could just start off with it and then get exactly 200 kills. I did the same thing and nothing happened. Normally it gives you a notification when you've done it, completed it. And then they had this recent update for this trial period, and ever since then it's just been even more glitchy. It's like, why do all the updates make the game shittier? They don't fix any of the actual problems and they make it more shitty. It's like, why though? Why? Makes no sense. So yeah, it seems like all the Warsaw Pact characters have some kind of zombie challenge. Now, here, use stim shot 100% health. I'm assuming it means multiplayer since, you know, it doesn't say anything about zombies. Missions in Coldwar, multiplayer, and Warzone. So, I'm just gonna have to assume that means Warzone. Multiplayer. It doesn't say only zombies only, or multiplayer only. It doesn't say anything, right? So that kind of sucks. And earlier, it actually looked at that, and it did, in fact, have a zombies challenge, and then they've swapped it since the update, and that kind of sucks. Yeah, that's obnoxious. This one, eliminate 25 zombies with field upgrades. I did that. It didn't unlock. You know, reset it multiple times. I played solo, played in online, played online solo, private match. I've done all these combinations just to, you know, in case anyone tries to make excuses. Well, you should try this, you should try that. I tried every damn thing that I could think of. So, the chat, even in the comment section below. But yeah, I've done all these challenges. It did allow me to get all the challenges for this guy, but after that, nope, no such luck. Now, for all these characters, there's no zombie challenges except for this one, and I've done this all these zombie challenges for this one. This one says successfully exfil 3 times. I'm like, okay, I did it. I'm like, still didn't give it to me. Then I switched characters, but it's this and did it 3 times. Didn't work. So, as you can see, it's really obnoxious. It doesn't matter how many times I exfil, there will be no progression, and that really fucking sucks. Because I can't exfil 3 times in one game, because each exfil counts as a game, and you have to start over. So it's just really fucking stupid, you know. So I don't think any of these characters. Well, maybe this one. Oh, that's multiplayer. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I think I explained this in a previous video where I get 25 eliminations, which just means kills with the assault rifle, and it did not want to register. No matter what. Excuse me. Corona over here. Anyway, yep, there's no zombie challenge for that. I checked, there's no zombies on this. There's multiplayer challenges and DLC challenges, but there is no zombie challenge. Yep, bunch of multiplayer challenges. So it just kind of sucks that I'm stuck with a challenge that does not want to work for the life of me. So yeah. Excuse me. Anyway, I want to go over these characters, which I have, and now I don't know. It kind of sucks. Anyway, moving right along, there are challenges in this that are not specific, and you can do them exactly to the T, and it will not tell you how to get them exactly. They'll be very vague, and you're just gonna have to keep doing it until eventually it works. It doesn't work, or it does it the first time and works every time. So let's go to that. Progression challenges. Haymaker. Yep, that worked. I had no issues with it whatsoever. It registered every time I got it. The medal, the progression, no glitches whatsoever. Now, there was a glitch where it just didn't work when I did it exactly the way it explained it, and you know, it's very vague, and I did it both and it still didn't register with a couple of them. So split the megaton while it's dazed from a stun grenade. Well, if we're taking that literally and with no other context, with its vague explanation, you're gonna have to stun it when it has like little to no health, which is hard, especially when you're playing dumbass randos, which is consistently of 9.999% of people. And then you got the teammates or friends that also say they're gonna do something but don't, or they lie, or they say I made a mistake. You know, random people lacking common sense, which is most people on Call of Duty or just gaming in general. Unfortunately, the superior common sense people have all fled to PC Master Race. Much respect. So yeah, it kind of fucking sucks. Anyway, so yeah, you would assume split the megaton while it stays, meaning stun it, and then with the last bit of health, shoot it. But because, you know, it's not very specific, it's a little bit vague. Well, what does that mean? Split the megaton when it's whole, you know. Well, obviously, no, yeah, I'm thinking about, yeah, obviously when it's whole because you're splitting it. But you destroy it, then stun it, then destroy it. Split the megaton while it's dazed. Well, you could stun it and then shoot it, and it will be dazed. You could shoot it and then stun it, and it will technically be dazed. But it's that one just, and I even did it both ways, multiple times, right on cue, perfectly, and it did not want to give it to me. That's fucking stupid. So you know that one's glitched. This one I just kept going at it, and dude, it totally reminds me of PT, the horror game. When PlayStation 3 first came out, it was like a free game that was kind of like Resident Evil 7, but not. That was pretty cool. Kept changing, it kept getting worse for the demo. It kept getting worse, stupid, and whatnot. Anyway, I think it was a Silent Hill game or something, I'm not entirely sure. Then we're gonna go into here. As you can see, dead air. Now, it would give me a lot of medals when I was trying to go for this challenge, but I've killed zombies that are in the gas and it no longer gives me the medal. So I guess it was only for this challenge. Well, actually no, a medal is a medal and I should keep getting them regardless of whether it's not, because that's what the medal's for. Medals are not just to suddenly stop. If I get a double kill, you got all the double kill challenges, you will no longer get a double kill medal. No, that's not how it works. Yet, this glitchy ass game just wants to do that. I do the requirements for dead air medal, doesn't want to give it to me. Kinda bullshit, but yeah, another glitch one. This one is also glitched. Only wants to work like a third of the time, but it still works. You just have to keep doing it. This one, obviously, there's only one way to do it. You can't go around the map in 6 seconds, so you go to the Coca-Cola machine at the very highest point in the map, the rooftop, and yeah, in the ether you buy all of them. Now there was this game where I played it. Towards the end, someone had managed, I don't know if it's an Easter egg or a glitch or whatever, they had managed to bring the Coca-Cola machine from the other side into the daytime. So it was not only, but it wasn't just only the daytime, it was daytime and ether. So it would just stay permanently, not like a used, broken down refrigerator. It actually stayed the Coca-Cola machine in daytime and in nighttime. Don't know if the game being a glitch, don't know if it's an Easter egg, whatever the case may be, I did happen to see it. Really weird. You just gotta spam all of it. Have to have roughly around 45,000 points. You wanna get them all. Maybe not 45, maybe it's 25. But you get the gist. You have to have a shit ton of points. Because it seems to go up. It goes from 2,500 the first perk, 3,000. I believe it's 3,500, 4,000, 5,000. No, that's not right. So 2,500, 3,000. It skips to 3,500. Skips to that and goes straight to 4,000. Hold up, 5, 30. No, I guess that works. Yeah. So 25, 30, not 30, 100 points, 3,500 points, 4,000 points, 4,500 points, 500 points, 5,000 points. I guess you could say it like that, which is, in other words, 5,000. Anyway. Just keeps adding increments of 500 points. So it doesn't matter what perk you buy, they're all going to be the same price. It's just going to add, for every additional perk, it's being that same amount with an addition of 500 points. So if your first perk was 2,500, next one's going to be 3,000 points. And all the way to 5,000 points. Moving on, this one did not make a lick of sense. The description was bullshit. You don't know what it's supposed to mean. Megaton. Broken or split. Do you suck it? Do you shoot it? Because I've actually gotten progression where I didn't suck it at all, I just shot it. It didn't make any sense. And I'm thinking you mean it by the East, the Wonder Weapon. It just didn't make any sense. Anyway, another glitched one. Oh, this one was super glitched. Again, it comes back down to, well, what counts as a megaton? Because they don't really call anything for the split. I mean, I imagine there's a name for it, but they don't get specific. And with this game, as glitchy as it is, sometimes, there's been challenges where it doesn't matter if it's megaton or split, or I'm using that as an example where it's one or the other. Sometimes but other times it would matter if do the opposite of what the challenge requests. So, for example, using the megaton, it says kill the megaton, but they only want the split, even though they say megaton. Or sometimes it'll be only the megaton, not the split. Sometimes it'll be neither because the game's glitched and won't give it to you at all. Sometimes it's both, and then they don't care. It's just really weird and kind of messed up. This one, also glitched. I've got my sentry would get way more than 5 kills, and sometimes it just didn't want to give it to me. This one's not that glitched. It would give it to me for most of it. It would take out, like, if I got like 10 that game, it would probably give me 6 or 7. There's your 6 or 7 of those. So it's really messed up. So yeah, that's kind of garbage. This one's, for the most part, worked. So if it was a glitched, it was like 10% glitched. This one's like 85, 90% glitched. You get the gist. This one, I think, works. This one seems to work. Now, again, this doesn't really tell you much. It's very vague. So in the ether, Arthur, or whatever you want to call it, ether with an A, you turn on your flashlight, so those should technically count towards the kills. When you're in the building, for when you open the first door, you turn on your flashlight from spawn, and those kills should count, but this is very glitchy, and it doesn't want to, so half of the time, and I should actually say a third of the time, I won't give it to you. And so that's really stupid. So yeah, and it's like sometimes they'll give it to you if you use your gun, other times it won't if you use your gun, sometimes they'll give it to you if you use your knife, other times it won't give it to you if you use your knife, sometimes it'll only work if you use your gun, and vice versa, it'll only work if you use your knife. The challenge is so fucking glitched. That's really fucking stupid. This one. Now, I've done this a total of like 9 times now, and for this challenge in particular, normally you would think, okay, well, challenges either have 2 ways to do going. You know, tier 3 out of 3. Once that tier, you go to the next tier, it should just reset. For this one, however, it's not resetting, at least for this challenge. For tier 1, it says get 1, right? For tier 2, it says get 3. Well, instead of you just starting 0 out of 3, it gives you 1 out of 3. And same like with this, I got tier 2 done, so now it's like 3 out of 5. But, you know, technically in other Call of Duties, I mean, there's been Call of Duties this way that they're doing it right now, where the progression transfers over to the next challenge. You know, but that's half the Call of Duties, the other half just starts at, you know, square one. So if you get 3 out of 3, it goes to 0 out of 5, and you have to get 5 additional. It doesn't carry over the progress. So I'm saying it wouldn't be 3 out of 5 because it used to be 3 out of 3, and then you just change the next number to 5. You know, it once it changes it 0 out of 5, because then the next challenge is to get 5, not 2. You know, because at that point you're just getting not 5, you're getting 2 more, and it's weird. I see this Calder wants to do that. That's cool, but it's not registering, which fucking makes no sense. Really obnoxious. You cannot pack punch the Wonder Weapon, which kind of sucks. You can change its ammo type, but you can't pack punch it, which doesn't make any sense. Kind of like the alien gun from Black Ops 3. You can upgrade that either. Well, technically you could if you knew the glitch and or / Easter egg to do with it. It's kind of like a glitch Easter egg, if that makes sense. Like someone, I guess, I think they did it intentionally, but it was like someone who was going against their manager or whoever was over there, kind of like snuck it in as like a glitch and an Easter egg, because you had to get steps to do it and you had to do it just right. But anyway, the alien gun, you should have to spam it till it worked. The alien gun you could upgrade until they patched it, and it was more powerful and it looked different, which they just scrapped the idea for some reason. I don't know why. It was just powerful enough by itself. I don't know. In any case, though, I'm thinking it's one of those things, because when you could do it, it would give you a Q. It would give you Q pack punch. And this, it gives you a Q, meaning like it queues up, it shows you that you have the ability to pack punch, but then when you click on pack punch, it will not allow you to pack punch. And if that's the case, when you click on it, there should be a highlighted in red popping up somewhere. Cannot pack punch this Wonder Weapon. Cannot pack punch this weapon. This weapon is not being able to be pack punched in the machine. You know, something to pop up and tell you and indicate to you that you can't pack punch this. You can pack punch a ray gun. You can't pack punch this weapon. Makes no sense. It's like, well, why is the Q popping up? Either it doesn't pop up, or if it's going to stay there, then at least something else should pop up in its place to say, when you click on pack punch, which it allows you to press it, but it won't register that you press it. Like the Q says pack punch. It didn't. A normal person, with common sense, would not even give you that option. It says, and if it did, the option shouldn't just be there. You go up to the machine, press square, and it should highlight not even give you the menu of, you know, leveling it up 1, 2, 3 times like it does. It should just not pop up anything except cannot pack punch this weapon. That's all you gotta do. But they're like, nah, let's be a bunch of lazy assholes and make it to where you seem like you could pack punch it, but then you can't. Give you the button to do it, and then, you know, laugh at you as you spam that button. So yeah, really obnoxious. So yeah, I think that covers all those challenges. The level system has been glitched. I believe it's still glitched. Especially in the new Warzone, where, like, when I first level up, it was, you know, it would be 155, right? Then it would change from that to 1, you know, because I want to be Prestige 1, but on somewhere else it would say I'm 156. It's like, well, wait a sec, I'm 156 and 1 at the same time. You know, it wouldn't all be the same. There was like having 2 different levels. So it was like stacking first level 155 plus the new level of, you know, Prestige 1. It didn't make any sense, right? It just didn't. And they're just getting lazy. This is what it comes down to. Just them being a bunch of lazy assholes. So yeah. That's it. Oh, and people are asking, I'll make a separate video for this, if you guys are interested, about how they use their crystals and whatnot. And then I'm going to be making a video on frequently asked questions about how to do certain things. So yeah, I like that they did add that, but it's frustrating. There's so much wrong with this game. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash that like button if you found this helpful. Peace.